Do you like beef jerky?
I like beef
I do
jerky.
too.
Yeah, it's good.
But sometimes the teriyaki.
Suspicious.
He's thinking, why did I come in here today?
Yeah.
What am I doing?
Jamie is the owner of a Riverside Automotive and has gotten me out of a few jams in my day. Can we start out with the latest one? The fact that I rode my vehicle, and I told these guys, I don't think anybody really believes me, that I drove the vehicle, didn't realize, there was a time when you would get an oil light that would come on.
Yeah, a lot of times it does pop on, but sometimes the sensor
I
doesn't
didn't
work
have an oil
right.
light come on.
Sometimes the
vehicle
driver
was-
doesn't pay attention to it,
Your
but he doesn't
vehicle-
want to say that.
Was so depleted, not even the warning lights were working.
No, not even the warning lights, right? They were seized. The warning lights had seized.
Sometimes you gotta slow down and look at the dash.
It's a good point. So how bad was this vehicle?
Oh, it was pretty bad.
It
a
was
rough day.
so seized with muck, oil, and
Had to be flushed out.
yeah. And it's finally gotten to the point now where I don't have the smoke coming out of it anymore.
Oh, that's a good
That's a
sign.
positive.
Smoke coming out before you noticed it was
I didn't notice until when I noticed it. I would let me go in and get the oil changed.
There was actually a smog warning in the Mohawk Valley because of that.
And actually, the vehicle actually stalled. And I'm like, what is going on? Why is this thing stalled? And I could smell a little burningness, burning. I smell some burning. And we got it, and all there was it was bad. So you had to basically rebuild the engine.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's running pretty well today, although I'm going through oil like crazy.
Are you really? You burn a lot of oil.
Yeah. I had to actually emergency stop again the other day to put oil in because I smelled something burning again. And I went in and it was it wasn't showing up on the dipstick. And that's, it hasn't even been 5,000 miles.
Yeah, we'll have to check it out for you.
Yeah. Okay, Jamie Nimey's in from Riverside Automotive, and you did something of a good deed. I kind of like what you did over there in
Yeah.
Whitesboro. Where? It's not Whitesboro. Where are you?
It's Yorkville.
Yorkville. So these students go to which school?
They go to Whitesboro Junior High.
Okay, so it's
Senior High
Whitesboro School District.
Yes.
And explain what you did.
Oh, everyone goes to the corner and they stand wait for the bus, and I see a lot of parents out there with their cars running and keeping the kids in the car because it was so cold this winter. So I was looking for some kind of shelter for them to go in. I was looking at like sheds and stuff like that, but I didn't like it because there wasn't windows all the way around, and who knows what could happen in there that bullying or something like that. So I ended up finding on Craigslist a shelter that used to be made for when you did when you put parking, you put your ticket, you go get your ticket, and you put it in your windshield.
right.
So they had the machine in there.
A little shelter for for people as they're waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You found that on Craigslist.
Yeah,
That's
couldn't
really
believe it. I
cool.
searched for a long time.
Yeah.
And couldn't find one, couldn't find anything like that, and nobody could understand exactly what I was looking for and why.
Right.
But I ended up finding that one. I drove out to Syracuse and purchased it from the guy that owned it and brought it back to Utica.
Well, I was going to say, how do you get something like that shipped? That's not. It's a pretty big structure.
Me and an employee went out with a pickup truck. It was pretty
You loaded
dangerous.
it up.
Yeah, we loaded it up upside down.
Yeah,
and
because
it was
the last
kinda
thing
moving.
you want is that thing to grab the wind on the way home.
Yeah, and it was a bad day. It was like
Yeah.
one of them snowy days. And
Wow.
it was tough.
So then you, what did you have to do? You put it right into the ground. How did
Yeah,
you work
we
that out?
suspended it to a pole we have out there, and we mounted it to the pole so it'd stay up, and
Yeah.
so it wouldn't move or fly around. We
That's
we
really
had
cool.
a bench out front of our shop that we cut it down, a wood bench, and we put the bench inside so the kids could sit on the bench.
Nice. So now, when the wind is blowing and what have you, they're able to sit in there. You can see outside. It's completely
Yeah,
like a
It's all
plexiglass type
yeah,
thing.
it's all glass.
It's all
Yeah.
glass. Wow, that's really neat.
It's pretty neat. See them sitting in there too. You feel good
Yeah.
about it. You see them sitting in there and they're staying dry and warm while they're waiting for the bus.